Cinema Shogun here, and it is no secret that the world is rapidly changing. Society is rapidly changing, and in my opinion, the world is becoming more dangerous than it has been for years. And I feel as if people need to be more cautious about who they let into their lives. Like I see some people and they are social butterflies. They'll meet someone yesterday and invite them to their house today. You know, they'll go hang out. Oh, I'm having a day out on the town with the girls, with a bunch of homegirls or friends that I met like 2 weeks ago, or that I really know nothing about. And for the life of me, I don't understand people like that. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with being social. And I am more of a reserved person. I'm more of an introvert at heart. Although I can be outgoing as well. But, you know, with age, the wiser I grow and the older I get, I understand the importance of keeping my personal peace. And I understand the importance of keeping people out of your life that just bring drama and nonsense. I look around all the time and I see people whose lives are so chaotic, but they're not chaotic because of their own doings. They're chaotic because of the people they allow around them. I got enough going on in my life that I am not here on this earth to worry about anyone else's problems. If you're not my direct family member or someone who I love dearly, then I can't just be sitting here dealing with your drama, your trauma, your issues. I have to protect my own peace. A few years back, I cut out most of the people out of my life. And it was a big move, but I can say that life has been way more peaceful for me, and I have become way more successful than I was when I was allowing people to drag me down. But anyways, I just think that a lot of people should start thinking twice before you let someone in your life, because people come with a lot of baggage. And often people are stressed out and they're wondering what's wrong with them, and they don't realize that you got cancers attached to you. The people who you've let in your life, they're like cancers who are attached to you, and they're dragging you down. Now, of course, this isn't always the case, but I'm just saying, whenever someone comes to me for advice about how to change their lives or turn their lives around, the first thing that I say is you got to pay attention to who you're surrounded by. Are they dragging you down? Do they want what's best for you? Do they really offer you anything in life? Well, anyways, talking about being careful about who you allow into your life, there's a man that was living in Tennessee, okay? A married man, recently got married, but he had this hiking buddy that he would go hiking with, and he didn't think too much about it. His newly found wife, I guess she wasn't the jealous type, so she allowed her man to have this hiking partner. Well, it turns out that this man didn't know the hiking partner as well as he thought he did. And it just so happens that this hiking partner had a whole different idea of the relationship that she had with this guy. You see, the guy viewed her as just a friend I go hiking with. Who knows? Maybe she gave him a couple of BJs, along the hiking trail. I don't know, okay? A lot of times these relationships that people say are just friendly, a lot of times they're a little bit more than that. They're a little more intertwined than that. But supposedly this was just an innocent friendship. Well, the woman viewed it differently. And she became enraged and really upset when this guy got married. So what did she do? No, she didn't go kill his wife. Calm down. You guys watch too much true crime. No, she didn't kill his wife, but she got on the dark web and she tried to hire a hitman to do the job for her. I want to go ahead and dive into this article because it is wild, but first, hit that thumbs up button. We got to start getting those thumbs ups on these videos. Drop a comment below. Let me know a story. Is there anyone in your life that you realized that you had to cut out of your life that made your life better? Let me know. Share your stories down in the comments below. I'm interested in hearing your life experiences. But let's go ahead and dive right in. Tennessee woman accused of hiring Hitman to kill wife of man she met on Match.com. A Tennessee woman is accused of paying a hitman from the dark web to kill the wife of her hiking friend and complained to the website administrator that the hit was taking too long to complete. Unsealed court documents reveal. Melody Sasser, who lives in Knoxville, Tennessee, was arrested in May and charged with murder for hire. Investigators are accusing Sasser of targeting a woman in Prattville, Alabama, who had recently married a man Sasser had met on Match.com. Sasser allegedly used the screen name Cattree to order the death of her perceived romantic rival on a online killer's market, a website hosted on the dark web that offers hitman for hire services, according to a criminal complaint filed in U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee on May 11th. In the description, which authorities say was shared with them via screenshots, Cattree said, "It needs to seem random or accident or plant drugs. Do not want a long investigation." Cattree then described the target's daily habits, including where she worked and what she drove. Authorities say as the weeks went on, Cattree used a fitness tracking app called Strava to monitor the Prattville couple, notifying the online killer's market of her target's movements. The Montgomery Advertiser, part of the USA Today network, is not naming the woman that law enforcement says Sasser targeted because of privacy concerns. Sasser's alleged acts occurred over a 4-month period, from the start of the year until April 27th, 2023, according to the criminal complaint. The quoted amount for Sasser's alleged order was $9,750 to be paid in cryptocurrency. In written testimony, Special Agent Gregory Martin of Homeland Security Investigations said he was alerted to the scheme in late April by a foreign law enforcement agency that supplied him with the targeted Prattville woman's name, address, and photograph. When agents from the Birmingham, Alabama Office of Homeland Security Investigations alerted the Prattville woman to the threat, she suggested agents investigate Sasser. The Prattville woman told authorities Sasser was a hiking friend of her husband's in Knoxville, who had become enraged when she learned the man planned to marry. Sasser allegedly told the man, "I hope you both fall off a cliff and die." Martin said the targeted woman's husband said he'd met Sasser on Match.com and that she helped him plan an Appalachian Trail hike. The targeted woman said Sasser arrived last fall at her husband's Prattville house unannounced. She told agents that after the incident, her car was vandalized, and the couple began receiving threatening phone calls from someone with an electronically disguised voice. Agents analyzed the couple's phones, showing at least 9 calls from Sasser to the wife in November of 2022, when license plate readers also showed Sasser's vehicle near the wife's workplace in Hoover. Martin testified in the criminal complaint. Authorities say Online Killers Market claims to have 12,000 registered members worldwide and offers services including hacking, kidnapping, extortion, disfigurement by acid attack, and sexual violence. The website includes an internal messaging system for users to connect with an alleged hitman, administrators, or other users. Martin said in the criminal complaint. It was there that authorities alleged Sasser, as Cattree, complained to site administrators that the hit she'd ordered was taking too long to be carried out. I've waited for 2 months and 11 days, and the job is not completed, Cattree messaged on March 22nd. 2 weeks ago, you said it was being worked on and would be done in a week. The job is still not done. Does it need to be assigned to someone else? Will it be done? What is the delay? When will it be done? The admin responded, saying the assignment was too risky for the person who'd agreed to do the job. I have 2 other hitmen that I can assign the job, the admin said, noting that both wanted more Bitcoin to do the job. In a message on March 29th, Cattree agreed to pay more. I will add more BTC, aka Bitcoin. So, woo! That's a lot. That's scary. That sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. Have you ever seen the movie Scream? How Ghostface the killer, he calls people on the phone like, do you like scary movies? I see you, Cindy. You know what I mean? Like, that is crazy. This woman is using a voice changer to call this dude's house. Whew. Well, people are crazy out here these days. The moral of the story is that people are freaking insane out here these days, and you got to be very careful who you allow around you, who you allow around your family, who you give any of your energy to. You got to be careful. But, you guys know that I keep it honest here on my channel. So I got to be honest with how I feel about this story. This whole, oh, yeah, Sasser, yeah, she's a woman I met on Match.com. We're hiking buddies. We're hiking buddies, and she helped me plan a hiking trip. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. For one, why are you going on Match.com to find hiking buddies? Is that not a dating website? Is that not a dating app where you go to find people to hook up with? Or you go to find people that you possibly may be in a relationship with in the future? You go there to find love? So, I think that this dude is telling his wife a complete lie, a complete fabricated story. We're not getting the whole story here. Now, mind you, what Sasser is doing is insane. It's uncalled for. This woman needs to be locked up, throw away the key. Who knows? She is a threat to human life out there, period, right? But this husband isn't being truthful with his new wife about the relationship that he has with Sasser, in my opinion. I don't have any evidence in front of me. All I have is common sense. And common sense tells me that this woman's probably not going this crazy because you were someone who she randomly planned a hiking trip with and then became obsessed. Now, is she obsessed? Yes, it looks like she is. But I feel like there's just a little bit more to the story, which, like I said, it doesn't make it okay for what Sasser has done. But at the end of the day, when you're reading this story and you're like, oh, he met this woman on Match.com and she's just a hiking buddy, aka she's a Tennessee booty call. When he goes on his little business trips to Tennessee from Alabama, he's going and sliding all up in Sasser. Okay? He done gave Sasser that good loving, and now she doesn't want to let it go, and now she's going crazy because he's married, and she's flipping out. That's what it looks like to me. All this, oh yeah, she's a hiking buddy. What? I wish that I could get away with an excuse like that. I don't think any woman that I've ever dealt with in my life would believe that, oh, that's just a hiking buddy. Yeah, You're on Match.com trying to find someone to help you, plan an Appalachian mountain trip. What are y'all doing up there in those mountains? I think you need to be more open with your wife about what's going on here, because in reality, what happened, in my opinion, is you allowed this other woman into your life. Your wife, or your soon-to-be wife, which is his wife now, doesn't know what y'all's relationship is, and you allowed someone to come into your life that has completely thrown you through a loop. You weren't cautious. You wanted to get on Match.com and talk to strangers, and now you have a stalker out here that's putting not only your life, but your wife's life in danger. Your wife thinks she's just a hiking buddy. Meanwhile, she's on the dark web hiring people with Bitcoin to murder y'all. Absolutely insane. But like I said, be careful who you associate with. Be careful who you allow in your lives. And also, look at your partners. Look at your friends. You got to be careful about who they're allowing in their lives as well, because if it affects you, then it concerns you. So always keep an open eye, keep an open mind, keep open ears, pay attention to the people around you, because more often than not, a lot of the people around you, they don't necessarily want what's best for you. Let me know your thoughts, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and please, no one hire any assassins to hurt me because of my opinions on YouTube.